There's the old General Lee. There's some spare tires. Anyway, I've pulled out Lieutenant Johnson and I've charged up the battery, and I think I might need to clean a carburetor. It only wants to run with the choke on. Also working on a Dixie chopper. That's a whole different video. So let's see if maybe we can take this carburetor off. It's an aftermarket. Maybe we can clean it up, put it back together. Hopefully it'll run good like it used to. So before I start tearing it apart, let's start up so you can see what it runs like and you can hear what the fire extinguisher exhaust sounds like, you know, in case you forgot. If you're asking what's the big deal about getting Lieutenant Johnson running, A, people have been asking about it. B, I've not ridden in a long time. It's fun to ride. C, it sounds good. And D, somebody wants to buy it middle of June. So we got to get it running good before we can sell it. Also, there's an update on the back tires. It used to have on the Go Power Sport tires. I love those tires, the aluminum wheels, the hubs, but I needed the hubs for Special Agent Orange for my Husqvarna. So I took the hubs off, put on these track tires. I got no problem with track tires. These are the ones that were on it. We'll put them on something else someday. And those need to go on something someday too. They're aluminum. I need to start building some hubs for all these aluminum wheels. And speaking of the Husqvarna, I have got to show you this jack stand. It was a heavy duty 6,000 pound jack stand I got for $5. Painted orange, put that sticker on. That sticker came with my Husqvarna. Oh, that's the best jack stand I've ever had. So quick and easy, I got the carburetor off. Here's inside the bowl. It's all full of crust, varnish. The floats are covered up in varnish. I'm gonna rip it all apart, clean out all the jets, get it back together, then we'll go for a ride. So it is running better. Maybe it just needs to be ran more. Let's get the air filter on and go run it more. Thank goodness for wheelie bars. Maybe now we can try it. So deja vu, I did a few wheelies yesterday and started running bad again. Anyway, I've got the carburetor all broken apart. It's all been cleaned again. This little booger was all stopped up. Now it's good to go. They're all good to go. It's time to put it back together and go do some more wheelies. So the carburetor's all back together. It's back on the machine. There is one catch on this one. It's got the wrong cap, so I've got to use 2 hose clamps and a piece of rubber to hold the throttle in. Anyway, that makes it where the choke don't work, but there's a solution. I just wrap a plastic bag around the air filter and that's my choke. So let's fire it up, see what it does. Should be time for a test run. All right, here's what's up. I need to spin this around so you can get to it easy. I've got my zip tie on. Here it's trying to kink and this hose feels kind of spongy. That needs to be changed. This one feels fine, that one feels good. If this is bad, if it keeps getting kinked, that's gonna prevent our gas from flowing. Also, I'm seeing some trash in the new filter, probably from that junky hose. So the good news is I've got new hose in stock. The bad news is there's gas in the tank. I think I'll take the tank off, then we turn it upside down, get the new hose on. And I don't know if I have enough hose to go all the way from the tank to the carburetor. I'm thinking just go get a new piece of hose. I can reuse this, maybe a new filter. See that black junk in there? This hose, when I was taking it off, it even broke, so I don't want to use that either. Just picked up 4 foot of 1/4-inch fuel line and this fuel filter. Let's get it installed and then it's run time. A new gas line and new filter. Let's see if it'll run. So far so good, but let's adjust the valve before we get the engine hot. So I'm inside the valve cover. The good news is it's clean in there. The bad news is they didn't use the gasket. They just put some sealer on there. That's working fine for now. I've got the engine just past top dead center. There's a little play here, a little play there. This is the intake. It's supposed to be 4 thousandths. Here's what 4 thousandths looks like. Way too easy. This one's supposed to be 6 thousandths. Way too easy. Here's 17, goes right in. 20, a little bit of friction. So that one's about 3 times too wide. 17 down here, very little friction. So that's about 5 times too wide. We'll tighten them up. 4, we'll tighten them up 4 here, 6 there. Should be easy starting. So here's a before and after. That feels pretty good. Now this, with the 4 in there, is still too loose. We're gonna adjust the intake now. Okay, that's 4 thousandths. Fits in between. Snug that up. Pull it out. There's your valve lash. Get the valve cover back on. Let's see how it starts. And if you're wondering, this nut is a 10 millimeter. The center bolt is a T20. The valve cover's back on. The spark plug's back in. It should be ready for a test drive. Hopefully, it starts easier. Much better. So much better. In this board, I was trying to keep the sparks from going underneath. There's a little bit of a gas leak and some pine straw, so we put a board there to keep the sparks down. Here's a shot of the shifter. It's hitting that bracket, so we got to make a notch right here. Looks like I've already made one. Now we got to make it deeper. Maybe that bracket's swelling up. It's got to be cut something like that. Hopefully that's enough to get it into high. So the whole time I've owned this mower, it's never gone higher than 4th gear. Somebody had lowered it and the shifting rod was hitting the transmission before it go into 5th or 6th. That's not very fast. So what I just did, I drilled a hole in the arm that attaches to the shifter. Now the rod's in a new hole. It goes into reverse, it goes into 6th. I did have to make a notch here and I made a notch for reverse, but we've got reverse all the way down to 6th gear. Let's go drive. So it is dark, the engine is cold. We're gonna do a cold start and then a speed run. Cold start, here we go. We did run out of gas last time. So it's after dark and the headlights are very dim. I've got my phone light on. I also added some reflectors to the mower. I'll show you those after the speed run. So we just hit a top speed of 21. Now we're doing 1, we're walking. Anyway, now would be a good time to show you the new reflectors. On the side of the hood, I added some silver. Focus. The 2 in the front, that's amber, those are already there. There are some on the wheelie bars, red and silver. Some in the back, red. The big orange triangle on the seat, slow moving vehicle. What else? On the wheelie bar, then on the side of the hood. That should be pretty safe. So the shifter finally works from reverse to 6th. I did have to modify a little bit. That is reverse, there's neutral, a whole new indentation for neutral. By the time you get up here, you're saving time. You're already in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then 6 is way at the end. I'm just glad it goes all the way from one to the other, and the anti-theft device got a little more confusing for whoever wants to steal it. So LT Johnson, the final thing, I just put some wax on the hood. Once we polish that off, this thing is good to go. And the reason I've been doing all this work to it, I've got a river ride coming up this Saturday. That's in 2 days. It's ready to go. And somebody's offered me $500 for it. I don't really want to sell it, but I'd like to have $500 in the background, that S10. I got to find a transmission for it, and $500 would really help out. So I know I'm going to miss it, but the guy rides at the river all the time. He can do guest appearances. It's not going far. Anyway. And I don't know if $500 is the right price, but that's what we agreed to, so we can do that. And don't know if you noticed or not, but I also painted the muffler red again. That looks good, especially from a distance. Look at all those future mufflers, and especially this one. It's already got the tip on it. And right before we knock off for the night, let's do one test start. So if you've not noticed yet, I'm a big fan of reflectors. That one on the back of the seat, that's the orange triangles. I'm trying to put that on the back of all my mowers. That represents the slow moving vehicle triangle. If you want one, here's my Venmo. We should do like $5 if you want one. I'll send you one out. If you want 2, add an extra $1. If you want 3, add an extra $1. For each one you want, add an extra $1.05. We'll say that's for shipping. Anyway, you can notice on my jack stand over there, it's got little reflectors on it. The vest, all the tags, all the signs, the wagon. All right, enough of this. Let's knock off for the night. So there's the old gas tank. I found this new one. It's a different style, but I think it's going to work. It'll fit inside the hood good. Let's find a way to make it work. So I had a parts mower donate a gas tank, and we had to do a little modification. A little cut here, cut there, bend that down. A little cut here, bend that down. Same thing on the other side. It should fit right in. Right now it touches the hood just barely. Anyway, once we get in there, that should increase our range. It's also high enough to feed the carburetor. The new gas tank is fully in with this nice shiny aluminum brackets. The hose is all hooked up. I lowered this down a little bit just for flow purposes. As long as there's no kinks, we'll be good. So I came to the river. There's Emily and LT Johnson's up there on the hill, and that's where the Subaru wanted to get stuck at. Now the trailer's unloaded. Let's see if it'll pull through. Wish me luck. This sand is just like powder. New owner's first wheelie. First wheelie, isn't it? I may have to go show him how it's done.
Spinner.
Lucy got a good parking spot.
Yeah.
He done got it stuck. You think we can just lift it out? 1, 2, 3. Think you can do it?
I think so. Oh, here we go.
Keep off your pillow. like out
Come
that
on.
way.
If he can cut his butt in towards this over
Come on.
here.
Cut it that way and swing it.
There you go. There you go. Keep it going. Oh.
Don't stop.
Keep
Yeah,
it.
don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop.
All right.
We're back in the parking lot. There's the Subaru. We'll get this thing loaded up. And on the ground, I just found a phone. We've got to find the owner. And if you watch this far, I really appreciate it. This will be quick. Chud327, P.O. Box 687, Callahan, Florida 32011. This is what we'll call fan mail. This is from Cal, and I will try to hide his address just in case you're watching. Hi, my name is Cal. I've been a fan for 6 years. I like lawnmowers myself. I have one. It's a John Deere Sable 15.5 horse with a 42-inch deck. You should get a Sable for a video. My favorite lawnmower you have is Colonel Craftsman and the new grill you put in it. My other favorite mowers are Commander Emily, your John Deere LA 145, Craftsman Zero Turn, and Zombie Machines. Maybe you can give me a shout out in your next video. Maybe send me a letter back with your autograph. My name is on the bottom of this. There's, let's see, it's down here, Minnesota. Anyway, my response to him, this is to Cal. It looks like a lot, but I'll read it fast. Nice to meet you. Love the part about being a fan for 6 years. You deserve a letter back. I usually build whatever comes my way, so if Sable shows up, I will build it for you. I have trouble picking my favorites, but it goes something like this. Emily, Colonel Craftsman. That's kind of a tie for first place. Third place, it's somewhere between Fast Mowers, John Deere, OG Poland, Special Agent Orange, Troy number 5, Moto Mo, Silver Bullet, and LT Johnson. Sorry I sold Zombies if it's a favorite, but it makes guest appearances. There's the good news. As for the Craftsman Zero Turn, I'm saving it for a future secret build. I will include some reflectors for your mower. I have been putting orange triangles on the back of my mowers. Now you can have the same. Now you can do the same if you want. Hope this counts as a shout out. Cal, and here's an autograph. Thanks for watching and comment often. The other guy, he's Joseph. He sent me I don't have a letter of his. He sent me an email. So this is just a letter back to him. Here's the orange triangle reflector you requested. Sorry it took a few minutes to get these out. Also threw in a few extra reflectors for extra safety. Hope you will share the pics after you get them put on. Thanks for watching. Chud327, have a great day. So we'll cut him out some reflectors, get them sent out. This one took a few minutes because I had to get some envelopes. This one I just got in the mail Friday. Maybe it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday, and then I responded Sunday. And this is Monday, so we'll send this out on Thursday. So Cal had asked for my autograph. Let's give it to him one more time on a reflector. So here's 2 letters with reflectors for my pen pals, 2 reds, 2 silvers, and orange. Chud327 approved. If you want something like this, send me a Venmo message, like $5. I'll send you a kit like this with a letter. Or if you want to drop a letter in the mail, send it to my P.O. box. I've got plenty of this orange. Not a whole lot of red, but plenty of this orange for making orange triangles. You know, safety first. So on his phone, it was getting no service where we were at. On the way home, I said, hey Siri, call Mom. Mom's on her way to get it. I took a picture of my truck door, so he'll know who found his phone. Call Dad.
Hello?
Hey, I found this phone at the river. I don't know whose it is.
It's my son's. We was trying to find it. We was parked right there. Did it fall off on the dirt road?
It was actually at the boat ramp.
It was at the boat ramp right there in that corner left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my son. He's only 12.
Okay.
Can you just hold it? We'll come and get it tomorrow because I know it'd be too late.
Yeah, I can hold it.
All right, thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
All right, bye.
Bye.